So, Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to start about the very important topic in the oral pathology, which is cyst. So, we will first discuss about the cyst of the jaws, their classification and their types, and then their origins, etc. So, let's start it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, basically, it is a pathological cavity, means we have a lot of cavities in our body, like peritoneum cavity, like pleural, lungs are covered by the pleural cavity. They are the anatomical cavities, but this is a pathological cavity, so you shouldn't confuse with the anatomical cavities. It contains fluid, might be, or semi-fluid. It is lined partially or completely by epithelium, which is not created by accumulation of pus. Means it doesn't mean that it will contain the pus. Either it is partially or completely lined by epithelium, or contain fluid or semi-fluid. Okay. Then you have three parts in the cyst, which is the lumen one. Lumen is this inner part of the cyst, which is empty space. Lining can be lining, matlab the cyst is lined by either stratified squamous epithelium, or which epithelium has been lined the capsule. Cyst, sorry, and then capsule. Capsule is some it will be for example, in a radicular cyst, it is the cyst is covered by a capsule, due to which it is separated from the apex of the root. Okay. Next, now we are studying about the classification of the cyst. Let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Epithelium and non-epithelium, we will classify on this. And then in epithelium we have odontogenic cyst and non-odontogenic cyst, and in odontogenic cyst then we have inflammatory cyst and developmental cyst. So next time we will just study epithelium cyst, which is very important, and in them we will in detail we will study the odontogenic cysts. Okay. We will also discuss about little about non-odontogenic cyst and non-epithelium, but the main concentration will be on the odontogenic cyst. Okay. Now we have the epithelium cysts, those cysts which are lined with epithelium. In them we have odontogenic cyst and non-odontogenic cyst. In odontogenic cyst we have developmental cyst and inflammatory cyst. In developmental cyst we have odontogenic keratocyst, then we have odontogenic cyst, then we have eruption cyst, and then we have the uh, lateral periodontal cyst, then we have the gingival cyst, and then we have the glandular odontogenic cyst. In the inflammatory cyst, we have the radicular cyst. In radicular cyst, further we have three types, which is apical, lateral, and residual. And then we have the now we are moving towards the non-odontogenic cyst. Okay, in this we will study inshallah nasopalatine, median cyst, and nasolabial cyst. In non-epithelium cyst, we have the solitary cyst. Always remember, in there are many names of solitary cyst. We call it simple cyst, traumatic cyst, hemorrhagic, bony cyst, bone cyst. Okay. Then we have aneurysmal cyst, which is not lined epithelium, and also Stephanie idiopathic bony cavity is also not lined by epithelium. Okay. Thank you. If you have any query, tell me in the comment section.